Yeah, this documentary is inspired by Tried's similar video, The Race to Dethrone Tartarus. Check it out, I've left a card on screen. Due to the excessive amount of top 1s coming out recently, once legendary demons have been falling down the list at unheard of rates, and new number 1s will likely only stay there for a few months tops. However, within this trend is an anomaly: Slaughterhouse. It seems like just your average forgettable top 1, but despite having tight initial competition and dozens of upcoming levels just like it, it was revealed to be way harder than anyone could have expected. SLH managed to make an impressive accomplishment, becoming one of the longest lasting top 1s in the game's history. For nearly a year, players would grind other demons, trying to one-up this beast of a level, but one after another, challenger after challenger failed to be placed above, until finally, a new top 1 was crowned. This is the race to Dethrone Slaughterhouse. For a level to have such a long stay as top 1, you'd expect it to be some sort of groundbreaking new level of difficulty which left no room for discussion on whether it was harder than its competition. But such was not the case for the subject of today's video. In fact, before it was placed, different people considered it as anything from the hardest to the 5th hardest demon that was close to verification. And so, when that fateful day came when the trio of top 1s was rated, there was debate over which one took the cake. Many people believed that that level would be Firework. Heck, SLH had only taken a fraction of the attempts to verify, although of course, that was because Space UK was their verifier. In the end, Slaughterhouse came out on top, but it wouldn't be long before its supremacy was contested. Since unlike with Tartarus, challengers for Slaughterhouse came out single file and several months apart, I'll be talking about all of them in chronological order. Sakupin Circles was a contender to dethrone Tartarus, but that didn't end up happening due to Cursed giving up the verification. Another player named Diamond picked the level up and verified it on December 29th, a month and a half after Slaughterhouse was placed. SAC actually spent 2 months being considered harder than Slaughterhouse, but although the verifier and First Victor advocated for it being the harder level, many in the community disagreed. Both levels in question were incredibly unbalanced, but Slaughterhouse was significantly longer, and the rest of the level besides the start of the drop was still really hard. Sakupin Circles, on the other hand, is essentially a challengeless level sandwiched between an entry-level extreme demon. In early March, the list team decided to swap the 2 levels, and I personally was happy about this, as I absolutely despise Sakupin Circles even more so than other top 1s. Not even 3 months later, XN's project, Abyss of Darkness, also found itself above Slaughterhouse on Pointer Crate. AOD was twice as long as the level it was replacing, and made specifically to be a top 1, but despite this, the list team swapped the 2 levels a month and 15 days later, to the outrage of many players. They were then memed on for this decision, but Abyss of Darkness remains below Slaughterhouse to this day, although many still maintain that it is harder. Pakwo's version of Silent Clubstep was also believed to be number 1 by some people when it was verified. However, the version that was beaten was significantly nerfed from the original bug-fixed Silent Clubstep, and so it never really stood a chance at ousting Slaughterhouse. 8 people with progress on the level took a poll and had pretty divided opinions on where it should go. It was initially placed at number 4, but according to its current placement, it should have been put at number 3 above Sakupin Circles. Still, it didn't come close to topping SLH. Acheron, when it was unveiled on Riot's YouTube channel, was estimated to be a top 10 difficulty and was an open verification like the level it totally wasn't a sequel to, Tartarus. As players began seriously trying to beat it, they made their own buffed versions of the demon, which the person verifying found the most enjoyable. Most of these were top 5 to top 3 difficulty. The version made by a player named Zoink, however, was not like the others. Zoink probably found his level fun to play, but the other contenders to verify Acheron believed that he was only super buffing the demon to force it to be top 1. Zoink would prevail in the verification race, granting his version legitimacy, and it was promptly rated. If the goal was to make Acheron a top 1, they would initially be unsuccessful as Pointer Crate shocked the community by placing it below Slaughterhouse. It's believed that this placement was because, although Space UK had said that Acheron was harder than SLH, recent messages he had sent implied that he was beginning to have doubts. But whatever had happened, the opinion of top players was mostly united behind Riot's level, and the two were eventually swapped. And so ended the nearly year-long reign of Space UK's verification. Unless they get swapped again, Acheron has officially won the race to dethrone Slaughterhouse. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, consider leaving a like and subscribing for more commentary videos like this one. Also let me know what you think of it in the comments. Thanks for watching!